The Empire is not satisfied with mere conquest. They seek complete reconstruction.
The Empire is too strong!
Impertinent jackals! I shall burn you all!
Do not die.
Stop! Don't worry about me! Please, run away!
What horror befalls this land?
Time, please, no more! We cannot!
I call out these prayers to the skies. Fill them with thought. See your face. I carry these memories inside. Thoughts of the soul. Colored by love.
That's not true. We must find you a place to rest.
Allow him to bathe in her gratitude and love.
I truly love Furiai with my innermost soul.
The goddess will die.
No, that's not true. You lie. Watching me. Watching you.
No more gods. We are free.
At me.
Let's see if I've set up my stuff. Hello and welcome, anyone that might be here or anyone that's not here. Welcome to everyone to the road to Nier. Can I finish Drakengard 1 and Drakengard 3
Love.
in 2 weeks?
Crimson blood.
Crimson blood.
Poison. Eternity. Revenge.
Let's make sure my sound is on correctly.
Sacrifice. Mother. Ritual. Scarlet. Prayers. Heresy. Hell. Solitude. Clouded sky. Madness. God of world. Adore us.
We'll wait for this to go through a few times, hopefully get a couple of viewers in. Bam, ba-dum, bum. The two faces. This is the face of the Empire. The music in this intro is considerably better than the in-game music. In-game music is awful. I like how the skull goes "oh" at the end of this intro. It's very silly. All these cutscenes are amazing. Sadly, the gameplay in this game is not that amazing, but we're going to do it anyway. Bum, bum, bum. And in order to get to the secret ending that leads to Nier, I've got to get all 65 weapons. It's going to be interesting. Oh, evil Kyle. Wait for the ghost, the dragon to go. Sorry. Oh! That always made me giggle when I was younger. It still makes me laugh a little bit now. Okay, start the game. We don't have everyone here, but I have started the game, and I'm about 10 hours in, but I went ahead on purpose in order to make the beginning levels less boring, so we don't have to do everything. Playing on original software, original hardware. So we're rocking the silver PS2. So we're going to go right to the beginning. Oh yeah, I got to chapter 5 by myself, but we're going to start right from the very beginning. The Empire relentlessly advances, and the goddess Furia, protector of the world and sister to Kime, is threatened with capture.
It is an ancient time, and dragons still roam upon the earth. Two great powers, the Union and the Empire, wage fierce war for the control of a goddess who protects the harmony of the world. In only a short time, the Empire has become powerful beyond reckoning, and now it turns to attack the castle where the Union safeguards the goddess. The world teeters on the brink of chaos. Its fate now lies in the hands of one man.
Chapter 1, Beginnings. The cutscenes still hold up, but that's what Square was known for back in the day. Well, out of many things, one of the things they were known for was their amazing cutscenes.
It begins.
Stone the crows. See the red eyes? Notice the red eyes. So that is brought back in Nier Automata. Even if it's just a visual nod. Poor Kyle. We're inside the castle walls.
Pretty eye.
Kime and his Union soldiers battled towards the castle to protect Furia. Furia, goddess of the seals and Kime's only sister. The Empire murdered Kime's parents and destroyed his kingdom. Now it assaults the very castle where his sister is safeguarded. With revenge cold in his heart, Kime hurls himself at the army of the Empire. Although technically Kime's parents, well, at least father, was killed by a dragon. But was breaking along with him. So I do have some of the weapons, and I do have an ally over here, but he doesn't. I'm not going to use him until he arrives in the story. Here we go, some PS2 graphics.
Lord Kime, the Empire has surrounded the castle.
Get used to this music. It repeats a lot. But first, what I'm going to do is, even though there's no one here yet, I'm still going to read out the character bios. This book is, I love this series, so I'm putting extra time into it. Here we go, I'm using the official strategy guide from 2004, 2003, 2004. Okay, so Kaim, gender male, age 24, packed beast, dragon. Packed price, I'm not going to mention that because we're going to see that in a second. Location of the mark is on his tongue. Once the prince of a small kingdom, Kaim's life was shattered when his parents were cruelly murdered by the Empire, at the hands of a dragon no less. His kingdom was also destroyed by fire raining down from the dragon in the sky. His goal now is to seek revenge for the premature death of his kin. Outside his castle, in the midst of a horrific battle with the Empire, Kaim hears that his castle is under attack and his sister, the goddess Furii, is in danger. To protect Furii, Kaim hurls himself into the throng of Imperial troops. Mortally wounded. Well, this is actually going to happen in a second, so I won't read the rest of that. I'll skip that part. Kaim is the main character in Drakengard, and as a result, you play as him for the majority of the game. He can wield up to 65 weapons, and can ride on the back, and can even ride on the back of a dragon to rain fire down upon his enemies below. And this is Kaim's sword. This is level 4 of Kaim's sword, which I think looks the same as level 1 if I remember correctly. Hey Grape Smuggler, how's it going? Welcome to the beginning of some of my favourite games of all time, even though this game is a bit shit. But the story is amazing. And I'm going to be reading lots from the official guide. How are you doing today, buddy? I've cheated a little bit. I've played ahead 5 chapters in this, so I'm leveled up. So these beginning parts won't be so boring for people.
The Empire is too strong.
It's too strong. As you can see, the game's very grey. There's lots of grey, and this spinning around that I'm doing.
Attack!
Oh, what's that? We still don't have hot water, and the landlord is going to let us use a hose. They have to let us use a house. They have yet to find renters. They have yet to find renters for the shower. Okay. I'm a little bit confused by that sentence. We still don't have hot water, and the landlord is going to let us use a house, which is cool. They have. Oh, they have yet to find. We will shower. We shall shower in this new place. In 2003, when I played this game... Hey, tiny birdie, how are you doing? In 2003, 2004, I was amazed by this. Whoa, you can turn this. You can, on the pause screen, you can turn it around and you can see the blood. Back then, this blew my tiny little mind. You could pause and spin. No other game does this. Why don't games have a pause screen you can move around? You're sick. You're sick. Yay! Just taking a couple of days to rest. Oh, well, yeah, definitely rest up, buddy. This is one of my favourite games, even though it's technically kind of shit. But this is the beginning game of the love affair with the Nier games. This is where it all begins. Precursor to camera mode, maybe. Originally, this game was meant to be just you rode around on a dragon. And it was meant to be a spiritual successor to the Ace Combat games, which are the flight sims. Well, they're arcade flight games. I've got lots of history to tell about this game, and it's going to bore people to death. I've got loads of facts. Well, I hope you feel better soon, tiny birdie. This will be the first time where I get to tell you, well, I don't get to tell you to not work too hard. Look at this camera, those enemy models. All that grey on grey.
Your sister, I mean the goddess Furii, is in the castle.
See, I still find it fun. Had a trip planned for this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, you mean the coming weekend? Oh, well, I hope you're able to go on it. Look at that guy. Right. So, more history that you don't need to know, but I'm going to talk about anyway. Yeah, this was meant to be a game that was meant to be spent all in the air on a dragon. But at the time, this was just after Square Soft had joined with Square Enix, a couple of years after. And they were incredibly jealous of Koei. Before Tecmo Koei, they were just Koei. Before Koei, when Koei were making the Dynasty Warriors games, and the Dynasty Warriors games were making serious bank on PS2. So they're like, oh, add ground attacks to your Flying Dragon game. And that's why we have this ground part. And it's not very fully realised. Hey Yuchi, how's it going? That's 4 magic sections. I've slightly cheated because I know this game is boring, so I've gone ahead and leveled up the character so we don't have to spend so long killing throngs of enemies. So that's... Each sword has magic. And each sword levels up 4 times. And one thing that all of Yoko Taro's games have had is every time you level up a weapon, when you look at the weapon between the levels, each weapon has 4 pieces of story attached to it. And every time you level up, you get a little more piece of the story. Which is cool. This is something I've always loved. It gave you a reason to level up. They're mostly melancholy stories. This is technically a prequel to Nier, but I suppose Nier is a sequel to this. So, yeah. That's correct. You still have this and the second. I've got the second. I'm torn whether I'm going to play it because the second is a separate game. It's not part of the Yoko Taro verse, as it were. But there's even a weapon in here called, is it the Demon Bane? You finally bought Dark Souls. Congrats. Oh, you're gonna have fun with that one. I think it's called the Demon's Bane in this, which is actually the story is based on the 2 directors of this game. Because there's Yoko Taro and I can't remember his name, I think it's Saito. But they both hated each other while making this game, but they had a mutual respect. So the sword has a story about these 2 warriors that, if they had worked together, could have saved like the kingdom. Which is kind of cool as well. I've got all my facts out.
Is with the goddess.
Oh, I hope you like Dark Souls. Be prepared to hate Dark Souls the first time you play it. And to feel like it's incredibly unfair. Because it kind of is, to start with. I actually believe it's a very fair game, but it doesn't feel like it when you first play it. I've got 2 versions of Drakengard 3. I've got the special edition back there, which I can show off. Ah, so you're ready, Tiny Birdie, by the sound of things. I've got the special edition of Drakengard 3, the one that was only 2,000 remade, and I got one. Whoop, whoop. But the UK version didn't have a disc, which pissed me off. But the United States did get one, so I imported a copy of the American version, so I've got a disc and I've got the special edition back there, which is very, very fancy. I will show it off sometime. But, Light Shadow, I have got Drakengard 3 working on the PS3 emulator. I've got it working in 4K. I've got it working in 60 frames. It is stunning.
Empire rats, we shall feed the ravens.
Enjoy Kaim speaking, because you're not going to hear this guy speaking very much after this next scene. So I'm trying to complete this. I think I'm going to try and complete this and Drakengard 3 before Nier Replicant comes out. But I will show off. I've even brought with me the original Drakengard guide. I am fully nosebleeding this up right up here. I've been waiting to stream these games for a long time. Even though, like I said, this game's a bit crap. I've got myself a lot of Drakengard and Nier stuff around me. See how many enemies? So it's copying the Dynasty Warriors style, but we're not going to kill all those because that's fucking boring. It's not very conducive to a fun stream. I mean, it might be, but... And as you can see, the combos are nowhere near as long as Dynasty Warriors. In Dynasty Warriors,
soldiers have caught a dragon.
They're long. So Kaim is going into the castle to save his sister because they're being invaded by the evil empire. Oh, the clones! You have the key. When we get to the world map in a minute, I'll tell you some more info about the game. Little interesting tidbits. Oh, I've got a key. What am I doing? It's such a pretty PS2 game. Look at all the different shades of grey. There's a shade of red in there as well.
Protect Furii.
Cutscene time. Yes, I'm level 26. So I'm a little bit over levels. But there's like 16 chapters. I'm only on chapter 5 normally. I think the cutscenes in this still hold up. They're a bit janky, but... We have a dragon.
A dragon.
I actually quite like the voice actor of Kaim. He's not around for very long, though. That sounds like Dynasty Warriors, Tiny Birdie. Which... might... Is it Dynasty Warriors? Okay, so Kaim's parents were killed by dragons. Dragons of the Empire. Yeah, this was trying to copy Dynasty Warriors. It failed. But it did have a very good story.
Kill me if you desire, but you can never dirty my soul, wretched human.
Tell me, do you still want to live, dragon?
What?
A pact! There's no other way!
No other way.
What makes you worthy of a pact with me?
Worthy or not, I wish to live.
Some shitting blood
Despise me
right
if you
now.
will. But I shall not die.
He's got really long arms.
Your answer, a pact or death.
Here you'll also see the change in camera angle that happens in all of Yoko's games. Ignore that ally in the corner. The story hasn't got to that part yet. Inside the castle, Kaim finds before him a dragon, the proud beast cruelly fettered. His parents were murdered by a dragon, but Kaim knows that a pact will give him the power he needs to battle the Empire, and the dragon knows that only a pact can save its life. In the besieged castle, the dying pair make the fateful decision to live. He does have Noctis hair, that's true.
You interrupt us! Go back to hell, hyenas!
Hyenas! It's a great voice actor. Okay, so the trick to Drakengard 1 is to spin around in circles until you're running, and then do the running attack, because it wipes out swaves of them. Swaves or swaths? I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Where are the people I've got to kill? Waves of weenies. There is missions in this game where you get to kill children. I say get to. Where you kill children. Something that would not happen this day and age. But they make their skin green. Because they obviously had to do something. Because they're like, you're killing kids in this mission? You got to make them look like they're zombies or something. I don't know whether the Japanese version, they're green or not. But what luck, we get to kill the children! Oh, and the camera doesn't work in this. See this?
Come now.
If you hold it and let go, it
Taste the steel
springs.
of my sword.
So technically, you don't really have a camera. It doesn't do anything. Because it springs back, so you can't see what's ahead of you. You can't aim where you want to with the camera. And if anyone takes notice of the armour that these guys are wearing for the second half of Nier Automata, the armour that 2B wears. Filthy dragon. So normally you wouldn't chew through these so easily, but for brevity. And hear this looping music? Oh my god, they use this music a lot. The cutscene music's really good, but...
A pact with that which killed my parents.
yeah.
Still alive? You're blessed by the devil's luck. A pact with you.
I pat you, filthy dragon. Man, those graphics. That you hate. I'm basically going to make a super file on this because there's 65 weapons and you level up the weapons with kills, and I think one of the weapons later on needs like 9,000. Not 9,000, that's a complete exaggeration. I think one of them... Oh.
Now, your answer.
A pact or death. We are united by our need to live.
Well,
yeah.
Yes, a pact.
I did play Onimusha 2, I think. I didn't play many of them. I watched a friend play them, though. I'm just going to retrieve my soul. This doesn't go like Rick and Morty, just so you know. If anyone's seen that one. My spirit orb. I was thinking about visiting the Moochie. I wouldn't mind playing them. Oh, becoming like soul bonded with a dragon cleans your armor up. It does. It does indeed. Okay, so to make a pact in this universe, you have to lose something. Well, the human at least has to lose something. I'm not sure if the dragon loses anything. Kaim has lost his voice. In order to make the pact, he loses his voice, and other characters will lose other things. The Empire...
attack from the sky.
Woo! There's also angelic language. See, can you see the language around my lock-on there? That is an actual language made by... What's his name? Here we go. Here's going to be a weird link for you. Has anyone played the Descent games? In the Descent games, at the end of the first game, there's a character called Agrippa. He was a real dude, and he wrote what he believed to be the angelic language, which is used in this game. So those, you might not be able to see them because PS2 graphics, but you'll not be able to see them, but those things around the lock-on there is actually Agrippa's language that he wrote. So I don't actually know what that says, that lock-on. Oh, he stopped talking now. But let me see if I can find it. So if I find on my phone, because I downloaded the actual something to show me all of the runes that he did. So that says T. I bet it says target or something. It's hard to fucking read because it's sideways. I'll do that another time, but I expect it says target. So it's one of those things where it's not just silly writing. It has come from something. Although the guy who made it up definitely made it up.
You take to the sky.
Okay, so anyone that's played Nier Automata, when Adam and Eve turn evil, you'll notice they've got a mark on their chest, which is the exact mark that is on the front of these, of the Empire.
They are aiming for us. Evade their missiles. No human mortal is a match for my crimson wings. Fools.
So this was the main part of the game originally, before Square Enix went, copy Dynasty Warriors. Granted, I think it's a good idea that they had separate parts. And this dragon gets bigger as well. It's like a baby dragon at the moment. Amazing PS2 graphics going on here. No, I didn't. I spent God knows how long on that Valkyrie and I still didn't kill it. But I'm planning to go on Friday when I play it next. I'm going to go back to the beginning and traverse all the way through. And find... Oh, and God of War. Boy. Dad of Boy. I'm not completely... I'm playing like 4 separate games on stream at the moment. I'm really bad. He's not going to respond because he doesn't have any voice. Yeah, I'm having fun. How's it going, Count? Yeah, he's like, man, I don't want to talk to him riding a dragon, I'm busy. Hey Count, I just said a factoid that I think you might have liked. Do you remember in, the Dark Descent game, there was a guy called Agrippa. He was like chained up against a wall, I think. in real life, that guy wrote a angelic language, and that language is used in this game. All of the runes you see are... Yeah, the Dark Descent, that's it. All of the language that you see used, all the runes, are Agrippa's language that he made, that he invented.
Humans are a race to be pitied.
I think Agrippa was chained to a wall right near the end. Well, no, I think you do like a couple missions for him. He waffles on every time you get near to him. So we're trying to hunt down Fury Eye to save her. Never heard of it, but I do find that interesting because of the language created between Luke Besson and Mila Jovovich in Fifth Element. Oh, okay. The strength of the dragon, Kaim, is able to destroy wave after wave of Imperial army, but as they battle, gargoyles and mighty flying warships draw closer to Fury Eye's castle. Yes. God, I've not seen the Fifth Element forever. The Empire recruits even beasts into its army, finish off their aerial forces and return to the castle. Yeah, I do need to watch that. I wonder, like, is it one of those movies that's best watched not on Blu-ray? Do you know what I mean? Like, low-grade? You're doing a D1 DLC second playthrough right now. How's it going? Are you doing a full murder run again? So all of these boxes also have the shape that you see in... See the two faces on all of them? That does mean something. Oh, yeah. Everyone is just at the top of their game in that movie. No one left alive. Do you roleplay at all, Uchi? Like, they stole all your snacks? Like, from the fridge? Sadly, Drakengard 3's dragon parts are really, like, crap. Like, these PS2 ones are better than the ones on PS3. But I think... because these ones were designed by the guy who made Ace Combat. Because that's what this was originally meant to be the spiritual successor of. I didn't like my hair, I'm sorry, Mini Coopy. I got all the box bros. Now I've got to get these weird things. They're called gargoyles, but they look like tombstones with wings. Thank you, John, of Brotherness. See, I'll mention this again because there's new people in the chat, but this blew my mind when I was younger. It's like, why doesn't every game allow you to move the camera when you're paused? My brother sent me the Drakengard pictures to help me out with this. That's why he's saying that. Because he's cheeky. I mean, the character I'm playing right now is literally an assassin in the game, though his thing is to kill only his target and no one else. Okay. Speaking of hair, I saw mine in a security cam monitor. Didn't realise how bad my balding was. Fun times. Ah, buddy.
Choose death before war. Wiser men choose not to be born.
I'm going to mention the same fact again because I think my little brother might like it as well. Brother, if you've heard of the character Agrippa from history, the guy that wrote the angelic language, that language is used in this game. and you can, like, it's used for all the lock-ons and stuff, and extra stuff. Thank you, Tiny Birdie, I appreciate that. How's your day going, Mini Coop? Or have you just left because the hat was on? I thought you liked my hat. John's face matches mine. Well, we are brothers. Brother. Or clones. It's because I accidentally as well, I think it's more noticeable when I accidentally shave too far down as well. Brother. I'm just worried that Mini Cooper's turned up and be like, nope, he's wearing his hat, I'm out of here. We're similar clones to that of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and Liquid and Solid Snake. What if I change hat? Fine, I will not wear a hat next stream. I'll try to only do 50% hat streams. I'm not going to cut my hat in 50% into half, that means.
Must humans leave bloody trails wherever they go?
Let me read this. At the pound shop today, the dude had to check my age, and I was like, just about, for painkillers. You did have a mask on, though. Fair enough. Like fans of boy bands who are upset when they have successful solo careers from one another, they'll have it no hat or no hat at all. Dun dun dun. I never used to wear the hat. Someone made fun out of me about wearing the hat, and then I didn't wear it for like 6 months. That was before you were around, though, so. Yeah, it's kind of like one less thing to worry about when I'm starting the stream, which I suppose is laziness more than anything else. I do have more hats. It's just this one is the most comfy. Where are my other hats? I'll do it. Or not.
Lord Kaim! Empire soldiers have appeared around the castle. Please return at once!
I'm not sure how I can hear that guy, but okay. He's shouting really loudly from the ground.
Now you can dismount. Go!
Dragon Palace, yeah, that's what it is. I think I've just made the game unplayable for myself because I've said that. Ow, it's impossible. Hey Heisen, how's it going, buddy? Oh, PS2. Go on, PS2, you can load, you can do it.
The castle area must be cleared. Now go!
The Empire soldiers are massing around the castle. The army is immense.
The army's immense. See, I've been through this level several times on the ground and killed everyone in order to level up some of my weapons. But we're just going to be evil and just rain down fire upon them.
What do they want? The goddess? Lord Kai, the Empire has surrounded the castle! Please, hurry!
Crush them like tiny ants, that's right. I like the enthusiasm for mass murder. Flaming murder. Barbecue murder. We'll call it barbecue murder. Oh yeah, you're playing Quake. Nice. You had Ryan on for the stream. Oh, no way, cool. How many islands? I'm not gonna... I'm just doing this for story, mainly.
The Empire army has been reinforced. We cannot hold them.
Where do they all come from? Is there no end to them? I shall burn them all to ash.
Damn! They fight as if one! They are unholy devils!
They're unholy devils. Kime's like,
Damn them.
can't say anything, because they've taken my voice away.
Still they come.
He was reenacting the musical of... Oh shit. See, you can't, you're not invincible on the dragon, it's the fucking bow troops will get you. Hydrate. Oh. I don't actually have a drink. Oh no, there we go. I don't think I've ever completed Quake. I've gone through all the Doom games now. Except from Final Doom. I did them all on stream except from Final Doom. But I'm pretty sure Final Doom is... The levels in it are in other ones anyway. Fucking bow troops.
Lord Kaim, the Empire's reinforcements have arrived! Do ours come as well?
Doom is the precursor to Quake.
Lord Kaim! Lord Kaim! Please answer!
I've got all the Wolfenstein... Actually, that's not true. I've got all the new Wolfenstein games ready to be played as well. But considering the new Nier is coming out, it was time for this. I've got some more factoids to throw at people as soon as I get through this level as well. Gonna get some pizza. Okay, there's one behind me. I could take these down as Kime, but we'd be here all day, and I'm trying to make it so people don't get bored shitless of the grey backgrounds.
To the rear of the castle! Let not one survive! Show them the strength of the Union!
Murdering lots of people. Oh, thank you, brother. Brother. I think it ups it ups the visibility once it hits the max amount. Oh damn, 4,000 points, thank you very much, Grave Smuggler. Aw, buddy. We've killed 650 so far, we're doing alright. Okay, there's one behind me by the bridge.
Castle will fall.
Oh damn! Whoa, thank you very much everybody. Oh, it's the bean. Well, thank you everyone for the boost there. It was today. I was either going to play this or I was going to play Dirge of Cerberus. But Dirge of Cerberus, I think, is going to wait. I'm going to do that the month that the re-release of 7 Remake comes out.
Let's breach the castle! Please come
Breach the
quickly!
castle.
No, the goddess is still in the castle.
Of Cerberus. The Soige. I love that animation, John. It's like, oh my god, he's so badass. He jumps off the dragon and swings his sword up in the air.
Lord Kaim, sire, we cannot hold them.
PS2. We're playing on a PS2. The monitor that I'm playing it on, I've had to turn up like the blur effect or turn down. I've had to blur the fuck out of it. Otherwise it looks ugly as sin. I'm gonna put my lipstick on a moment. In the early days of autosave, because in this game, it likes to tell you that it's autosaving. It's like, oh, here we go. For anyone that's played the original Nier, you'll notice the camera angle that's being used now is something that they use. It's not used so much in Automata, but in all the other games, this angle is used. It's the evil empire. Ugh. That's all that bit was. Just run through that section. So his mark, his pact mark, is on his tongue.
So, your voice is lost. A trifling price to pay for a pact.
Wonder if he can still hum or whistle.
Matter. I shall speak for the both of us. Into the castle alone? Very well, I will await you here. I will know soon.
Yeah, we don't mess around here.
My life is now your life. You cannot live on hatred alone.
The hatred sustains me. Kaim is now mute, and the mark of the pact is branded on his tongue. Such is the price he must pay for the pact of the beast as mighty as the dragon. If the goddess Furii is killed, the seals that protect the world from chaos will be lost. Kaim's friend Inuart is with her, but Kaim cannot delay. He must hurry to the goddess and save her. Why do you think wasps exist? To keep us away from bin digging? No.
Lady Furii is on the top floor of the keep.
Let's swap out the weapon. Okay. So each weapon, as I mentioned before, has 4 levels. Each level gives it a new bit of its story. And you can check how they're leveling up on the side here. So I've maxed out a few of these. Let's use the Death Dance. Adorable seals. I tend to do the one whichever's the highest, the Robber King. So we use the Robber King.
Hurry, sire!
I do my little spinny move because you wipe out fucking loads of them that way. And each weapon has a different special move. And different magic. See, this one shoots out thing, and I've got evil orbs. The evil orbs. Ugh. Yeah, so there's about 5 different types. There's maces, there's spears, there's long swords, short swords. It doesn't have any buster swords.
Pact partners can hear each other's voices. The voice, well, it is a key.
You got like hammers. This one's fucking tough. I'm not sure if this is the right way I'm meant to be going, but let's go up here. Oh, this is a secret enemy. Let's see if I can beat him this time. I've not actually beat any of these since restarting it. I still... And as you can see, you've got to beat them within the time limit. Oh, can I beat this fucker up? "20 seconds!" Oh, I did. Does it do anything? Don't know what that does. I know later on some of the secret weapons are guarded by those guys.
The world's oath. They are the
Oath.
same.
Same. Imagine this music looping for if you try to do the entire level and wipe everything else, it takes about 40 minutes, and it's just this bit of music looped over and over. It's awful. Yeah, the music becomes one of the best parts in later games, but funny you mentioned that, Tiny Birdie. The sound design was based around someone who's going mad, because I'm reading a book based on the goings on and how the games were made, and he was asked to basically take loads of classical music and make it sound as if you're going mad. It's meant to kind of reference the fact that Kaim is a murderer. He's going around murdering everyone to get what he wants. Whereas in Dynasty Warriors, you know, oh, you just kill millions of people, it's fine. In this,
Their strength is inhuman.
they tell you that you're a madman. But I don't blame you, the music in this is awful. And I can't remember where the fuck to go. Some of the levels later on have a lot better music. Not this level though. Ugh, they're on such a tight budget. but I will get through this level as quickly as I can. Like, I'm not gonna wait around and kill everything.
Upwards, upwards. The seal is above. The goddess seal is there.
Even the combos for the weapons are pretty shit in this. They get longer, but there's no point in doing anything longer than the beginning ones.
Hurry! The goddess is forced to the top.
Okay, I'm going to choose a different weapon that will get us through this area faster. I quite like this one, the Demon's Bane. Because it looks cool. And it's fast. Some of these weapons would reprise their roles later. I would say the dragon parts are better made. They're easily better made. The levels later on do have the colour green in them, which is pretty exciting. But the weapons are cool because each of them has a story, so there is weight to doing these different weapons, which is cool. And once we get to the end of this chapter, I will go and I will check out the stories. Something that they carry on doing, even in Automata. Although I think there's only 3 parts to each one in Automata. I think we're going the right way now. Do the winding up. You know that video where the cat winds up to bite the person? I'm doing the same, but with time.
You must not die here. Remember our pact. You are honor bound to live. You must defeat them if we are to move onward.
There's a block button that doesn't really get used in this, so it's really awkward. And it does have dodge buttons, but check out these dodge buttons. You can dodge left and right. Okay. God, that level's terrible. Oh no, it's not ended. I spoke too soon. Ugh. Getting certain combos gives you health and stuff back, so you might see green orbs appearing every now and then. I think 15, 50, and something else.
No forgiveness. Unforgiven. No.
No. If you're too close to scenery, you can't call it.
Lady Furiai's chamber lies ahead.
It's basically wherever she can't fit, which kind of makes sense. It's not so much a bug, more than just bad design. Okay. Can I throw some more facts out? We'll see. It puts us on the world map or not. The goddess's chambers.
Stop!
Check out the red eyes. They come back. They come back in Nier Automata.
Furiai!
I'm here. Yeah, Kaim's a bit evil.
It's enough. He's dead.
There's lots of overacting in a second.
Full of bloodlust as always.
You can tell it's like pre-mocap.
But you helped me. Once again.
Can't speak.
Kaim, you cannot speak.
There you go. A true fan would get that tattoo on their tongue.
Pact.
I'm going to gatekeep this game, and if the people don't have that on their tongue, I won't consider them Nier fans.
The castle is no longer safe. I thought I would take Furiai to the elf village. Since the elves are bound to eternal neutrality, their village will be a safe haven from the Empire. While it may be dangerous to take the goddess from the castle, what else is there to do? Furiai is the goddess that protects the Silver Seal.
I've got it. It's just really small.
She was my betrothed. I will protect her. And what about you, Kaim? You once called Furiai your sister.
Okay, so a bit of backstory about Inuit. So I can bring you up to speed, Tiny Birdie. You find your sister, who is the goddess, and you find Inuit. Inuit is a brother in arms, who was betrothed to her until she became a goddess. They didn't know she was a goddess, and when they did find out, they're like, "Oh well, you can't marry her anymore." But Inuit still loves him, and it's Kaim's sister. Yielding to Inuit, Kaim agrees to go with Furiai, and Inuit to the elfin village. Happy for the chance to travel with Furiai, Inuit sings a song. Little does he know that a false hope leads him.
Perhaps we should celebrate.
Perhaps we should celebrate with a new recipe.
The usual song?
Play Wonderwall. Too damn slow. That's how we got her. Okay, does anyone notice anything about this map? I'm sure Brother will notice quickly, but take a look at this map. Does it remind you of anything? So that little bit in the bottom right hand corner should be recognisable. What's this down here look like? Anybody? Anybody got it? Anyone see a resemblance to anything here? Brother should see a resemblance to this part here. I'll give it about a minute and then I'll say what it is. I'll get a drink. It is upside down, isn't it? Okay, so this is a map of Europe, upside down, and that's the UK in the bottom right-hand side. Originally, Yoko Taro wanted to base it in Europe, but Square said, no, you're not allowed to do that. So he went, fuck you, I'm going to set it in Europe anyway, but they didn't notice that he just stuck the map upside down. Also, he didn't want it to be high fantasy. He didn't want elves and stuff in there, although they've been added to it. But in the actual books, the side stories and stuff, they are called by their actual places. Like it is called Great Britain, and it is called France, and it is called so forth and so on. Time diverges because the storyline starts at like the year 900, but they are called by their actual things. There we go. There's upside down England and Ireland over there. Okay, to chapter 2. Complications. On the trail to the neutral elf village, the small band and their escort of Union soldiers make a camp. But then the dragon hears an ill-omened voice. Why'd you have to do things so? The camp in the forest. Okay, this is again something that comes back in Drakengard 3 but isn't in Nier, is these small camp areas.
An ocean of blood flows! Is this war?
No, it's breakfast.
When
I think
did
I've
the
collected the
Empire
secrets
become
of
so
this.
strong?
I have to live, don't I? As the seal.
Oh, oh.
What is it?
They attacked the village of the elves. It may already be gone. I heard a voice. It would be better to go elsewhere.
Nonsense! The Pact Beast may have powers, but I believe only my own eyes. Come on! We're going to the village now! 3i.
Getting all 65 weapons in order to get the 5th ending is going to be such a pain in the ass.
True. You carry the awful weight of the seal. We must find you a place to rest.
Yuna. Clouds of dark foreboding brood over the village of the elves. In the sky above the neutral lands, Climb encounters Imperial forces amassed in preparation for an assault. Assault on the senses. Just to show off again, I'm using the original guide from Brady Games. Imperial forces come from the direction where the elf village lies, battle them, and blow up stuff.
A dragon makes a pact with a man. The old legends have come alive.
I like that the dragon has a lock-on mechanic. Just like a real dragon, real dragons can lock on. You've got the old magic lock on, haven't you?
Destroying the neutral village is unforgivable. Order is banished from the world.
Take notice of the icon on these airships. It develops in the early hundreds. Lock-ons have drag-on. Nice. I like the... We can bring forth as many dragon puns as we like. I approve. Or dragon plays on words. It's non-optional upgrade path that all dragons have. You stop running away, you fucking... There we go. Look at this grey. Isn't that great? God. PS2. I say that, Final Fantasy X is well colourful.
Very without you, the goddess, the world shall surely perish.
But it is a theme across a lot of Yoko Taro games, is like
now that you are the goddess,
the muted colours,
my world is already...
which has put a lot of people off. Another fun fact, Yoko Taro was not impressed with the second game, and he was asked to do lots of stuff, basically to make it generic high fantasy, and one of them was to have a blue sky, and he was like, no, I'm not having blue skies. This is meant to be like, we're meant to be portraying like an evil world. We're not going to have these beautiful skies. It's like, I'm sure you could have had blue skies and got away with it, Yoko. But I would say these dragon sections are genuinely quite fun. The ground sections are dull, and some of the levels are okay, but it's mainly a slog doing the ground levels. Whereas in Drakengard 3, the dragon parts are the slog. Apart from one of the bosses. And the dragon does get bigger in this game, just so you know. This might actually be the second version that we're using now. Is this the second version? Can't tell. Oh no, we're doing a story, aren't we?
The elf village must be here. It must be.
Yeah, the weapon variety is pretty good. Oh, I didn't go to the weapons to take a look at the stories.
Good. Now to the village. Hold on.
Hold on! See, this story is quite serious with itself, whereas the third game has a bit more fun with the script. With the script. Yeah, why not? I mean, that works. Oh,
The elf village lies in the woods across the bridge. It must be there.
fucking bow troops are the worst. If those bow troops weren't there, I'd be able to murder dragon style as much as I want. think I've got to level up that one. Let's take a look. I mean, it's a great idea, isn't it? A dragon in a Dynasty Warriors game. It doesn't. It just misses the mark. The dragon stuff is good. The ground stuff becomes dull. What's the highest here? 270. The Robber King. Right, I'm going to use the Robber King. But we're just going to go through. We're doing the objectives. I'm not going to stop and kill loads of things. I'll do the old spinny winny attack on some. Here we go. This is. It'll show you kind of how cheaply made this game is, or how some aspects are cheap. Is these guys that are operating this don't even stand near it. They stand to the side of it. Look, what's he spinning there? There's nothing. There's no crank. This game could not afford a crank. Oh, I hate these guys so much. He's like, oh, Gary. We just let Gary stand here. He thinks he's cranking away. I am fond of cranks in games, since Resident Evil introduced them to me. I know if I'm ever stuck in some kind of horror situation that I should look for a crank early on.
The Empire's forces have come even here. Is the village safe?
It works one way or the other, doesn't it? There's either a crank nearby or there's a zombie nearby. One is a warning about the other. If you see zombies, you'll need a crank. If you see a crank, you're gonna have a problem with zombies pretty soon. See how fun this combat is? To be fair, the level 4 weapons are quite fun. And if I used the level 4 ones that I've got, these guys would be dying pretty much straight away. You shall walk diagonally. Let's see how this weapon's doing anyway. Just another 222 kills. Mind you, the Tyrant's Hammer is almost level up. Right, let's change to the Tyrant's Hammer. This thing is unwieldy, but it kills stuff. It's so slow. I think its magic's quite good. Let's do the spinny winny.
They cannot dare to come so far. Can they, Kyle?
Oh, this weapon's really boring, but it's almost maxed. And I can take it off my weapon wheel. I think its magic is pretty good though. Let's take a look. I have fried stuff.
The elf village has been found to the east.
Let's see how. Is that 28 yet? Oh, nowhere near. Feels like I've killed more than 28. Fuck these guys, right. They're not. These aren't... They don't have to be killed. This weapon should kill, with the running attack, it should kill the weak minions like in one hit. Don't mind me, guys, coming through. Don't mind me. Ideal. Oh. You're not missing much, trust me, it's just fog and more fog. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I would like to at least max this weapon out though. I've got 18, I'm going to get 18 kills. Oh, it fucks anyone up that touches it. Okay, that's kind of cool. My god, this weapon's so slow and boring. It's got a healthy thud to it though. 6 more. Now, like I said, you can't control the camera. You've got to wait for the camera to actually just like rotate by itself. It's like playing a Wii game. So 2 more enemies. Yeah. Where are they? There's some directly ahead of me. Wind it up. There we go, that should be that weapon. Maxed out. Boom, boom. These levels, you normally spend about 40 minutes on it each. Each level has an hour to complete it. And often you will spend most of that time if you want to wipe everything out.
It cannot be!
But it cannot be. I didn't want to start this game on stream straight away because I wanted to complete the game so we can just go through all the chapters in a row without having to grind. But I'm going to have to just grind on my non-streaming days. Like there's other cheeky missions where it's like, complete chapter something in 15 minutes in order to open the other character. Which is a pain in the ass. Because you've got to be strong enough to do it anyway. Oh, there we go. Tyrant's Hammer is now level 4. He looks more like a scythe now. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Tony Birdie. Communist Party arrived at the Elf Village, but the Empire has been there first, and about them is the aftermath of its unlawful invasion. Inuit despairs as he lays eyes upon the wasted ruins. Then Kaiman the dragon hear a voice. Okay, so I need to... Let's put this one on here. We're swapping out. Although that one's going to be pretty strong now, but... Okay, so you've got... So you've got swords, long swords, spears, staves, and axes. Oh, and pole axes, and maces, and hammers. Okay. But staves, that's what I was thinking. But you can change the level. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. But we want to take a look at it. We want to take a look at the story. How do I take a look at the story again? The controls in this are a little bit wonky for... So we click X. Explanation. Then press to the side. Ah, here we go. Weapon history. Weapon history? Oh yeah, there's 4 sections. In a land ruled by a gang... Ooh. Spinny winny. In a land ruled by a gang of demons, 10 young idealists resolved to take up this weapon and rise against the evil overseers. But not one of the coward rose to fight with them. The human rebels were nonetheless victorious. The demons were vanquished. As the rebels rebuilt the government, all agreed that the weapon they used was imbued with the power of the gods. But the young leaders began to forget their ideal of a world without fear. With secret informers and public executions, their rule turned into one of terror and tyranny. The people rose up against them. The 10 were arrested and sentenced to public execution. Once again, the people would witness the power of the weapon that had chased away the demons. So each weapon has these bits of story, which is really cool. So let's take a look at Kimes. It'll just be under sword, I suppose. I suppose you're picking a staff, so that's okay. That makes sense. Kimes' sword. A gift to Kime from his beloved father. Since he was a young child, Kime had idolised his gentle father and longed to fight strongly and bravely in the battle beside him. But the dark shadows of the Empire fell over their peaceful kingdom. The Empire grew stronger and stronger until one day Kime's castle was attacked by Imperial Black Dragons. Kime, take Fury Eye and flee, so ordered Kime's father. But even before Kime was able to answer, his parents were slain before his very eyes. Clutching the sword that was a gift from his father, Kime swore upon it revenge for the loss of his kingdom and the murder of his parents. Even now, an unquenchable rage still fills his heart. So this is cool, and every single weapon has these 4 pieces of story to them. Well, 2 different pieces of story. So one of them is the story about the 2 directors, which is really cool. I'm not gonna... I'll read this last one, and then I will go back to the game. So this one I've not leveled up to level 4, so the piece is empty. Which was kind of cool back in the PS2 days, obviously, because it was a long game, and you got your money's worth out of it, because at least you had something to work towards. And even in Nier Automata, I really enjoy leveling up the weapons, because then I get to get the next piece of the story. There's not as many weapons in those games, though. This one has 65, which is ridiculous. I think it's 35 in Automata, which makes it a lot easier to, yeah. Hey, you got pizza! Welcome back with pizza. This sword was forged as an instrument of revenge by a swordsmith whose family was slain by demons. It sucks in the souls of its victims and grows to grow stronger and stronger. The skilled swordsmith was commanded by the king to make a sword to behead demons, but as he struggled to craft the famous weapon, demons appeared at his home. The demons, enraged that such a sword was being made and determined that none should ever wield it, slaughtered the swordsmith's family and left him alive to weep over their bloody remains. And we'll try and level up the Demon Bane in the next level to get the level 4 story. I might eventually make a video that just has all the stories to all the weapons in all the Yoko-verse. The Yoko-verse! Which has nothing to do with the Beatles. Kime's party arrived at the Elf Village. I've already read that. Onwards we go. Okay, we're getting close to where we meet the first ally, who makes his own pact with the creature.
The Elf Village is close. Be careful.
Can't change weapon in these sections.
The village, it is here.
What kind of pizza did you get, Count? Red Baron brand. Ooh, it's pretty eye.
Come here. What shall I do?
The Hierarch Verdane. I hear his voice.
His voice? The Hierarch has a pack beast too?
Yes, a dragon. A petrified dragon.
Where is he now?
He is at the temple in the desert. He wants you to go to him for your own safety.
Oh, Furry Eye. You must forgive me. I'm not strong enough to protect you.
There is pizza in your future, tiny birdie. I see it. I have foreseen it.
Songs. I pray for strength. Will you come?
We must investigate further. Go with Furry Eye and protect her. We shall follow.
I'm not sure which is worse, tea-flavoured pizza or pizza-flavoured tea. Yeah, I think I would try it once as well. Just the once. The voice is that of the Hierarch Verdelane, the spiritual leader of the Union and guardian of the Four Seals. The seal of the ocean, the seal of the desert, the seal of the forest, and the seal of the goddess herself. Also used in the Nier games. After seeing Fury Eye and Inuit go to join Verdelane, Kaim searches the village. There, beside an Imperial soldier's body, is a message written in blood. Oh. Hot chalk. Sprinkle it on top. Lovely.
Speak not the watchers. Draw not the watchers. Write not the watchers. Sculpt not the watchers. Sing not the watchers. Call not the watcher's name. What is this?
Okay, so normally you've got to do stuff to open up this character. I've already done it, so he's appearing. You cannot watch the watchers.
I can see it. The forest. A flame.
And where are you looking?
Is this the forest of the seal? The Empire has invaded.
Too far, my dude.
What shall we do?
Okay, so this is where the story diverges. This is where we either get to murder children or to not murder children. I can't remember which one is the normal story route. I think if we go to the forest, that goes down that storyline, which I've not completed this divergence yet. But let's go then. Let's see if I'm strong enough to complete it. I think I was on the last mission of it. Yeah, so this is part of the sub-missions called Leonard's Regret. Let's do it. Oh, safety check. Ugh. The cheese has put me off. Although meat in tea probably just put me off. Guided by Leonard, Kaim comes to the Forest of the Seal, now under attack by the Imperial Army. Griffins controlled by the Empire fly up to battle Kaim, the dragon. Okay, Mini Coop, thank you very much for hanging with us today. I hope you had a good day, buddy. I didn't know if you were still lurking or not, but you were. Wicked beasts infest the sky over the Forest Seal.
Is it safe?
My lurk pad not working. Oh, okay. Honey tea. Vanilla tea. Vanilla honey. Whoa. Vanilla honey. So that guy talking then is the guy that the main story wants us to head to. He's like the protector of the seal. And not the seal from Arrested Development. No marinara. Yeah, the mother. She was fucking fantastic. Every scene she was in, she was always amazing. But she was older than I realised. She was like 80, wasn't she? Obviously not when the rest of the development was made. But she was so good in that, and she was good in Archer as well. But I think her best role was the mother from the rest of the development. Pretty much, she is very similar.
The Empire comes even here. What do they seek?
I love all my children equally, except from Job. Please fire an ambulance next. Lady is on the lawn, yelling. I hope you don't mind if I look harder for a minute. Okay, grape smuggler. I hope everything's okay. That collective noise was not good in these headphones.
The seal is still safe. Perhaps.
You do later on, yes. We should hopefully tonight be able to get to some of the story with another dragon. If I've done this, if I've chosen the correct path. It's a little bit confusing. Not the story itself, just how you... Okay. So that creature you just heard talking there is the pack beast of Leonard. Is a fairy, but it's an obnoxious little shit. You would have thought it'd have more going on in the booty department. I forgot that you were the head of dragonbooty.com.
That smell. The forest. The forest is burning.
Yes, Anaconda.
Quickly. The forest of the seal is under attack.
Oh, you're great, Tiny Birdie. I'm sorry you're sick, but I am happy you're here. The dragon booty! Good thing about playing PS2 games is, even if like the stream goes to shit, it probably still looks just as bad. And it's not. Climb and his band arrive at the thick forest that is home to the fairies, but the Empire has put the forest to the torch. Fairies delight in telling Leonard that many of the enemy soldiers are children. Oh, I'm glad. And some Tylenol. Oh, let me read the intro. Oh, look at this. Let me read part from it. Let me tell you about Leonard. Okay, Leonard male, age 32, packed beast fairy, packed price his sight, location of the mark his eye, which makes sense. Leonard is a morally upright and just character who has an extreme distaste for bloodshed and war. His brothers are all deceased. He blames himself for their deaths and laments the fact that he lives while they lay quiet. A fairy has taken advantage of Leonard's grief to form a pact, which gives Leonard great powers in battle. Leonard is fond of Cire, we've not met Cire yet, and works hard to protect him while he fights at Kaim's side. The fairy is such a piece of shit. The acting is a bit scratchy on your ears.
Our forest is burning! Our forest is burning! All because useless humans come tromping over the land! Awful, smelly, awful
Okay, brother.
creatures.
We must do something.
Hark you, hark! Look in the shadows of the trees. The ones hiding away are probably fine. This, that, what, which? The shadows of the trees. Look closely, Leonard. Look closely.
He's blind.
Oh, it smells fishy. What will you do? What will you do? Doesn't it feel dangerous? Are you shaking? Over here! Here!
She is a piece of shit, or he is a piece of shit, I'm not sure.
Just young conscripts.
Right! Young soldiers right out of training, gutted like fish!
If the garrison is here, then the prisoners should be too.
She's meant to basically eternally torment him, is her deal. He has to live a life blind and being tormented by a piece of shit. A massive Imperial army has entered the forest. It must be beaten quickly before it reaches the seal, but can Leonard bring himself to battle the child conscripts of the Empire? We're going to murder some children! Whoop whoop. They're green though, so it's okay. They've got green faces. I'm not using this weapon. This weapon can kiss my ass. Demon's Bane.
Kaim, speak to them. They will lay down their swords.
I cannot fly in this narrow place. Now go on foot.
Such a soft-hearted one, aren't you, Leonard?
Okay, so she's speaking to Leonard even though he's not on the screen. Because you can do this.
I am already dead. Where this body drops and rots is of no matter now.
So his life ticks down. Hey, how's it going, the wolf? Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? It's a raid! Raid!
The garrison soldiers are all conscript. Kaim, do not slaughter them so mercilessly.
Leonard's slaughtering them. Hope for life! Brave little toaster. That's a cool name. I like that. Welcome. The pictures of the children don't have green faces. But the monsters do. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, we're going to change over. I'm doing alright, the Wolf. I'm doing alright. I've lost loads of weight, and I'm playing one of my favourite games, even though I can happily admit this game is not the greatest. But the story is fucking amazing, so it makes up for it. Mercilessly.
Soldiers are soldiers. Do not forget who is your enemy.
Green children are my enemy.
So powerless. Yet your sword spares none. Your heart is black.
Oh my god, they're fucking me up. How's everyone doing today in the Womb raid? How you doing, Womb? Okay.
Someone help me! We've done the wrong!
Why are you attacking me then? Thank you very much. I had a massive pizza yesterday, so I have done myself in a little bit, but it's fine. I'm going to work that off. It was the first time in a month that I'd had any takeaway, and I ate a lot. I did. I was a glutton. I definitely was a glutton, but it's fine. I'll work it off, and I should hopefully be back to the gym in about a week when it opens. This is Drakengard. This is where the story to Nier originates. So if you like your Nier games, Nier Automata at least, this is the game that started it all.
Mother, I don't want to die.
And the game itself wasn't very good. It's alright, it's an okay game, but the story is where it's at.
Just kill them! They're just like lambs to the slaughter!
Kaim, please, no more. We cannot.
What are you playing at the moment? A Nier Tomato, I like that. I sometimes call it the All-Tomato. Oh, the All-Tomato. How many weapons does this have? How many? 89 kills, and then Demon Bane will be leveled up. Oh, that was bad. Just stand in the middle and get messed up. There's no mid saves in this either. If you fuck it up, you've got to start right from the beginning. Gato Roboto, I recommend it. It's pretty sweet. Oh, I'm not sure of that game. Gato Roboto, I've not heard of it. I will have to check it out. Man, I've got to be careful not to die in this level.
I cannot raise my weapon against
This is what happens to those kids in Trolls 2.
children.
I've not seen. It's funny because I've not seen Trolls 2, but I've seen the documentary about Trolls 2. Bum, 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 bum. I might have to check that out, Gato Roboto out. What kind of game is it? Yes, I know of Soil and Green. It's tasty.
Hey, hey! What'll you do about the bodies? Stab them again?
I shall give them a burial.
You have time for such luxuries? Well, do you? Do you? Do you?
Please help
Yeah.
me. I'm afraid.
Peace now. It is all over.
Oh! Oh! Feeling pity for the enemy? Can't start wavering
Platforming
now.
McShoot in a retro Game Boy style?
Just
Okay.
like my brother.
Let me write that down.
His voice.
Leonard, what are you doing?
He is just a child.
Cool. Ooh, skeletons.
What?
You fool!
A masterpiece of a fool!
That's quite a good insult, calling someone a masterpiece of a fool. I quite like that.
I shall make them
Yeah, sure.
regret such a cowardly attack. They have heard us. They gather in the sky.
Filthy sky gatherers. Habitual line steppers. Oh wow. 20 +9. Leonard's misplaced kindness almost costs them their lives, and the dragon rebukes him angrily. But there is no time for regret as the Empire masses in the sky above. Kaim takes to the air to defeat the Imperial enemy and protect the seal. Thank you very much, Wolf. I really appreciate the raid, dude, and you have enjoy the rest of your day. Adulting sucks, but I understand it has to be done. I just want to play games and hang out with my friends forever. That's all I want. Such a first world problem I have.
Of all men.
You never learn. I wonder if you have any hope of surviving at all.
That little fairy creature gets what's coming to it. I'm not going to say how or explain exactly what happens, but that little creature, that fairy, definitely gets what's coming to it. Did that eagle just headbutt me? I think it did.
Can it be that sometimes only the sinner may live?
Yeah, there's certain parts of the story that they took out because each character has something not good about them. Something that's, yeah. They all have taboos about them. I can't remember which one Leonard is, though, to tell you the truth. They basically had to rein Yoko Taro in because of his ideas. I think for the better. Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that they even had that mission with killing kids in it. And you can tell that's why they're green. Is for that exact reason. To kind of rein him back a bit.
Can't fly anymore, can they?
I think from reading about it, they did the right thing. I think where the game fails is not its story. So it's fine how it is. It didn't need to be extra edgelordy. That's why once I get the weapon is about him and the other director. I'm looking forward to reading it. I purposely avoided reading the weapon that speaks about them two. Him and his editor. Hey, congratulations, Uchi! How did it go? So that emblem you see on the ship right there is on Adam and Eve's chest in Automata. We don't know what the connection is. There doesn't seem to be one. I think it's just a visual nod. But it is there, which is cool. Done. Oh. 1 second, let me just kill this. I've done 2 playthroughs of D1, 3 of D2 now, on one of what's it, of the Outsider, Death of the Outsider. How long is Death of the Outsider? See, I don't know whether to play the second Drakengard as part of the Yoko Taro verse or not, because the second game I think is better gameplay wise because it builds upon this, but it's just not the same. Oh wow, that's a big bit of DLC.
He feigns such nobility, but his soul is rotten within. Rotten, rotten, rotten!
Irksome insects, I will crush you all!
That's pretty good.
They are finished here. Let us hurry to the Forest of the Seal.
Ooh, ooh. So you've not seen it yet, but there is a chapter select in this game. Because I keep on pressing next. PS2, trying hard to load. Go on PS2, you can do it.
My wing.
It's a really weird map. Okay, so the enemies are going to kill it right at the end. Of course they are.
This cannot take us further. You must go on alone.
True, there is a lot of guys to load. And I'm going to run past most of them.
The seal is within the forest, protected by the fairies. Find it before the Empire does.
Fuck, I love this sword. This sword looks cool as fuck. How many kills does it need? 77. We can get a few kills with it. I think the last part of this side story... Is this part of the side story? No, it's not yet.
This needless battle.
Fucking bow troops are the worst.
Please forgive me.
Pitying your betters is a habit you humans would do well to unlearn.
Huh? The dragon is tired, and it's all your fault, little Leonard.
I hope some of you are around to see what happens to that fairy. Because it is a highlight. Fairy. I'm not sure how it's spelt in the book. Pesky pixie. It's so cool what happens. Okay, I just thought of a good comparison for this game. Final Fantasy 13. Does anyone remember completing Final Fantasy 13, seeing the ending and going, oh my god, why wasn't the rest of the game as cool as this ending? This game's kind of similar. Like, oh my fucking Christ, the ending. Or endings. This one doesn't have 26 like Automata. It's got 5. I think one of them might be in a side book or something. Can't remember. See how far away that arrow was to me? Damn piskies. And you can't turn the camera, you've got to wait for it to turn, it's fucking annoying. I suppose I could use the block mechanic. Stupid fucking horses. Nice, drop some health. I didn't know that was one of the things that originated down here or not. I wasn't sure. I know we had our own version of, but I'm not sure if... You'd say D1, D2 have more replayability. Okay. Ugh. See, this is just dull. This is not fun gameplay. I think I'm too weak for this area there, I think that's why. Yeah, 190 experience is pretty damn high. I've still got them installed, Uchi. I still do want to play them. It's just I had to take a break from... I've been putting off loads of games I really wanted to play for a long time. Like, Heisen got me the Halo collection. I still need to figure out how to get that running. Although I think he gave me... I completely forgot about that hook thing in OBS. So... I think that's how I get that working. I've not tried Street Fighter 5 actually, since going back to classic OBS. You stop running around, stupid horse. It's cheating with its 4 legs. 2 more to go. That was well late. Whoa! Look at me using other buttons. One more to go. This fucking music is awful. Dun 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 dun. Isn't that all of them? Oh, there's free. Ah, fuck it. There's free left. Okay. Wind it up. Oh, is that one dead? Okay. My stream is up and down tonight, I don't know why. Oh god, if only this just a lock-on, my kingdom for a lock-on. Is that all of them? It wasn't his voice, he just gave it. Ah, fucking. Alright, more are appearing. He gave up. For the pact, he gave up camera control. What a guy. Oh, looking into a modded PS3 unlocks the PS2 backwards compatibility. Ooh, that's interesting. Is this like a... This is going to sound a bit sexy, but is this a hard mod or a soft mod? Because I've got two PS3s. I've got the OG one, but it wasn't... I don't think it's backwards compatible, and it's American, so I couldn't even play... I couldn't play my PS2 games on there anyway. I'm playing this on the original PS2 because for some reason this game is just really, really difficult to emulate. It's really, really annoying. I tried emulating this so many times. I've got Drakengard 3 working. I can emulate PS3 games better than PS2 games. How mad is that? Some PS2 games are great for it. But wait till you see Drakengard 3. You'll be like, that looks amazing, and it runs amazing. Sadly, its level design leaves a lot to be desired. Why is my internet so up and down tonight? Okay, that is that level done. Wasn't that an exciting level? How close are we to leveling this sword up? 30 kills. Well, I'm not hanging around this level for 30 more kills. This song is getting on my tits. Boom, 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 boom. Luckily, both Niers, soon to be 3 Niers, and Drakengard 3 all have excellent soundtracks. I don't hate this soundtrack, it's just the loops
I wouldn't
I hate.
one step further, silly fools.
Silly fools. Deep in the forest, they find the King of the Fairies. From the mocking king, they learn that Furia and Verde may be facing peril in the desert. Bit of desert peril. Have I done this one? I think this is the one I got stuck on. I don't think I was strong enough. But we will see whether I am strong enough now.
I am sorry. Forgive me.
Why this wasted pity?
It is just...
He won't say! He'll never say the truth. It's a secret!
It would be better that I die here.
Huh? What did you say? Hello? You couldn't die, could you? Just gave yourself a little nick. So sad. Didn't you
Tinkerbell
promise
does
to
suck,
live with me, big brother?
but that's what makes
I can't survive
the
alone
ending
anymore.
even better.
You are...
My name is of no concern. I simply ask that you smelly savages leave the forest anon. Oh dear. How rude of me. Still, as a leader, one must say what one must say.
The ruler of the fairies.
A human carcass cannot restore a tree that has burned. Trees are the bones of the forest.
Go threaten someone else. We have no time for you.
Oh dear, oh dear! Threats, you say? Such suspicion. Noble dragons think such complicated things. Is there some secret reason why you consort with humans? Or do you play with such lesser beings for fun?
Hold your tongue!
Dearie, oh dearie, how
Dearie.
rude! I struck the mark, The desert is a hot place, and bodies do rot quickly.
The desert? What about the desert?
Oops! I let it slip. Those idiot priests are lined up and knocked down one by one. Your friends may not be safe.
I haven't. I've been watching X-Files.
Climb to the desert!
You should just let them die. Oh, but I can't say that, can I now?
That's the one with Legolas in it, isn't it? That's his name. That's his real name, Legolas. Okay, so we're getting through. We're on chapter 3, Orlando Bloom. That's it. What's it about? Chapter 3, Chance Encounters. Definitely Legolas, yeah. Kaim suddenly loses contact with Verdale, to whom he had entrusted Fury Eye and Inuit. Concerned for their safety, Kaim immediately flies to the desert. There's more level. There's more to that previous level. Thank you, Count. You enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. I hope you enjoyed your pizza.
What of Inuit and Verdale? Were they taken?
He was right in Pirates of the Caribbean.
To protect me.
I can't say I've seen him in much. Apart from that and
So,
Legolas.
the dungeon must be close. Break through and we may find them.
Oh, right, okay.
I will be safe. I am a goddess after all. Please, Kaim, you must save Inuit and Verdale.
I think that might be the one. I think that might be the one they mentioned. Is the Carnival Row gritty? Mads Mikkelsen's. I've not actually seen much. I'm not sure if my brother's still here, but he said he's really good in. Was it the Hannibal TV series? Hierarch Verdale and Inuit have been captured by the Empire. Having left Fury Eye alone, Kaim flies through the Black Desert at night toward the Imperial dungeon where he believes they are held. Yeah, she's fine. She's just gonna hang out. She's like, I'm a goddess. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Chill, bro. Go murder some fools. So I'm gonna go murder some fools.
This darkness, I cannot see this bow and who is friend. Does that matter to you?
No takeaway from me. I had takeaway for the first time in a month yesterday. That was bad. I had lots.
You want supplies, you can hope for no reward. The fool is love. What think you of your sister's purity? She is the goddess, but still. Your arrows are fled. Let us chase these Empire dogs away.
In the dark. Oh yeah, he was in Doctor Strange, wasn't he? He was good in that. That's one of the few of those movies that I really, really like. I really enjoyed Doctor Strange. I think it was the visuals. I just love the kaleidoscopic nature of it.
So accustomed to denial the truth.
She's a very talky dragon today. Hopefully we should be able to catch up to where I am in the game. I've not actually. I've been watching a lot of crime lately, and I only went back to Netflix the day before yesterday and watched all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, all of the latest series of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, I saw on Reddit they mentioned that they finished filming it, which is great because people seem to love the first series. Have you watched the latest series of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It's really good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is consistently good. I think that's what I like about it. Even though they reuse lots of jokes, they seem to do it in a way that Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's a cop show, it's a cop comedy. I think there's like 8 series of it now. But it's really funny. It's got Terry Crews in it, it's got one of the guys from Lonely Island. It's got lots of really good actors and actresses in it. Rosa.
We must find him.
Oh, this is a fuck road level, isn't it? Fucking bow troops. If you want something that'll make you chuckle, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is really good. I mean, Terry Crews is in it. Terry Crews is fantastic. Terry Crews is so good in it. I think I'd be hard-pressed to find a character I don't like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I want Rosa to be my girlfriend, but she's mean.
Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me?
This voice, is it Verdale?
A very delay. I kind of hope they do remake this game, because in the right hands, this could be a very, very good game. See, I've still not caught up with that either. I'm behind on everything. I stopped halfway through Season 3. It's really hard to find decent anime. I used to watch anime all the time, but now I got bored of it because there were so many that just weren't very. They just weren't very good.
Then you too have a pact.
Although I'm happy they're doing the final season of Bleach.
You must be careful. The prison is well guarded by the Empire.
3 years. Did you say it was the final? It was the final season of it as well.
Inuart was taken to a different prison. I pray that he is unharmed.
Oh, Inuit's messed up. We will see Inuit soon enough. Son of a bitch, I managed to do the whole bit without... Final season, early 2022. I quite like the movie. Not of Attack on Titan. The movie of Attack on Titan is terrible. The movie of Bleach is pretty good. I was surprised that it was as good as it was. Have you seen the movie of Attack on Titan? It is fucking dog shit. There's tanks in it. The movie was so bad. It's like the first 10 minutes, I thought, oh my god, this is really good that they've done it. Then after those first 10 minutes, because you see the one come up over the wall, and you're like, okay, this is pretty cool. Then after that, it was dog shit all the way through. What did they do to his sister? I swear I forget the names. I'm terrible with names. But they're like, she did not look like she could fight. I mean, this seems to be something. She looked so meek. Mikasa, yeah, Mikasa is a fucking badass. Every scene she's in, you're like, I want to see her fight. I want to see her fight. In the movie, she's like this meek little kid, like, oh no. So when she fought, it just wasn't believable. Whereas she's really, like, headstrong and just stoic to the end. Not like, oh, I'm so cute and little and sad. I thought that she was the girlfriend. In the movie, they acted like she was the girlfriend, didn't she? Didn't they? Because she's technically not his sister, which is very anime in itself. Anime loves doing that. Oh, well, we're not really brother and sister. I did stop after part 1 of series 3, yeah. Yeah, that's why, yeah. Mikasa, Tsukasa. I read a good thing, an article about, like, if they ever made, like, a Western movie, people would hate it because it would be whitewashed, even though most of the characters in the anime are of German descent. And there's, like, 2 Asian people in the anime. Part 2 is 100. See, the part 1 was okay, and then the last episode of part 1 was like, what the fuck's going on here? Because it was like Eren versus... It looked like... it looked like Mikasa was going to fight Levi. Levi is like Sonic the Hedgehog, the way he fucking moves round.
I thought we were done for. Thank you.
I thought we were done for, Governor. Cheers, sweetheart.
I owe you my life. Let me serve. Let me serve in your army.
You know where I keep my armies? In my sleeveys. Yeah, I went for it. I didn't know you were still there, grape smuggler. Smuggling those grapes.
So, you are Chaim.
Verdelay, you know something. Tell us, what is happening?
The
Oh, cool.
Empire is not satisfied with mere conquest. They seek complete reconstruction.
Of the world?
Man,
Yes.
evil people reconstructing the
They
world.
want the seeds of resurrection that will appear when the seals are broken. The goddess's life is in great danger.
Oh, that sucks.
Seeds of resurrection? Humans twist even the myths to their own purposes.
Please help. The Empire must not destroy these holy places. The entire world is in danger. As each seal is broken, the burden on the goddess grows greater still. Please! Even the Empire's soldiers deserve our mercy.
Chaim's not into mercy.
You cannot preach to this one. He cares only for settling old grudges.
May the gods bless us, their poor children.
Children.
What difference between he who prays and he who kills? Fools, one and all, these humans.
Such a cool dragon. The Empire is plotting to destroy the seals and kill the goddess, and thus release the seeds of resurrection. Inuit has been taken to a different imperial prison where the voice of the cult of the Watchers speaks to him relentlessly. I think it's cutscene time.
If only I had more strength.
If only I had more strength, then I could protect Furiai.
Who's there?
I could protect her and make her my own.
Stop it!
Take her in my arms, surrender her to no man, my betrothed. She shall love only me.
Please stop!
All mine, Furiai, all mine, all mine, all mine. No man can.
See, I know what that red face is.
No man, not even Chaim.
No!
Anyone that's played Drakengard 3,
Loves only
or this
me,
game, would know
looks
that
only
face.
To me, holds only me. Furiai loves only me. Me. Forgive me. Deeply, deeply. Please forgive me. Gaze only on me. Please, gaze upon me. The goddess will die. The one who serves as the seal must be killed by the strain. The burden will destroy her.
No!
She is just a normal woman. One who was to lie beside you, laughing and carefree.
If she ceases to be a goddess, can she become a woman again?
For many, many years.
What should I do? I want to help her.
You need strength. Strength that comes from a pact with a dragon.
Dun dun dun!
Chaim could help.
Chaim? Allow him to bathe in her gratitude and love. She is my bride. She is my bride. Her kisses are mine alone. Her love is mine alone. If only I had the strength.
If only I had the strength.
Man, they broke him in like 2 minutes. At Verdelay's urging, Chaim flies to the seal in the desert, but waiting in the sky above are gargoyles, creatures born of lifeless stone. Yeah. It didn't take long to break him, did it?
If we do not stop them quickly, the temple will be lost. Now go!
I think he's kind of torn. Honestly, it's been about 20 years since I got to the part with him in it. I'm pretty sure, well, when he comes back. I think he's kind of, like, I can't control myself kind of deal. He's been corrupted. Oh, wait a minute, I remember now, because in order to have a dragon, he's got to make a pact.
The sea, the forest. They are trying to destroy a seal that protects the world. The goddess's burden grows. It must not be if the temple seal fails. The closest seal is the desert temple. You must hurry there. 3 temples and a goddess. They are all that protect this world. If they are lost,
They are lost. No one may have sandwiches ever again. This will be a universe without sandwiches.
Pillaging their own sacred temples. Humans are beyond my understanding.
Exactly. Must save the sandwiches.
quickly! They must not destroy the holy place. Please, hurry, Kain.
Hurry, Kain. Ah, yeah, I think the dragon levels up through the story. Because I got to the point where the dragon got bigger. She got bigger and angrier.
The seals of the temples keep chaos from the world. Kain, they must never be broken.
Never be broken. Okay, originally I had to do this mission in 20 minutes in order to open up Leonard as a character. Well, a usable character. Fucking bow troops. Come on, we can get through this level nice and quick. Fucking loads of them. Bum, 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 bum.
Quickly! Time! The temple will be lost!
Bum, 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 bum. That must be almost nearly all of them. Oh, there's one over there. The draw distance is terrible. It takes fucking ages for shit to appear. There you are. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
The Empire, here too. It is only a matter of time. And before the temple falls.
Oh, Demon Bane is fully leveled. Let's go back to Death Dance. Well, it's not fully leveled, but... Oh, where the fuck are they? Oh, he's up there. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, so this sword shoots out a bullet. Oh my god.
The Imperial Arbalesters. They are the enemy of the Flying Dragon. Defeat
shit.
them first.
He's a bit late. Oh, he means... Right, okay.
Inuad's heart falling on the sand. Where is he?
Okay, so Inuit's harp has been spotted. Inuit no longer has his harp. But why could that be? Fucking bow troops. Sword isn't very strong. Oh, okay. That wasn't actually that bad.
The seal must hold. It must. Why does the Empire wish to destroy the seals?
Okie dokie.
Do they seek the seeds of resurrection? The red armor of the enemy somehow protects them from magic. Be careful.
So, you're just not here.
Oh shit, okay, every time they get hit with magic, it fucking comes back on me. Can't use magic. Can use combo on them though. Combo. No. That hurts me. Just run straight for the middle of the move. That'll fucking work. Idiot.
No! May the gods have mercy upon us!
Bum, 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 bum.
The attack was only a diversion. Cain, you must return to the seal at once.
Run, rabbit, run. Run. Should aim end this scene.
Good. Now we can hurry to the seal.
Can you get a level? No. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Demon Bane is now level 4. Oh, I kind of prefer how it looks. I prefer level 3 to level 4. Level 3 looked better than level 4, didn't it?
must cut a path through.
Or I can just run straight forwards. That works as well. Fucking Kaim's sword is so strong. Problem is, it's a bit too strong because you can't get combos with it, and you need combos to get health.
Look out! Servants of the darkness, be gone!
Now say please. Temple of the Desert. The Temple of the Desert. The Imperial army swarms about it, intent on the seal's destruction. And now ghostly wraiths rise from the ground and set upon Kaim.
Destroy the spirits of hell!
Using my kind of shit sword. But I want to level it up. Son of a bitch.
They seem to react to large movements.
I said tread softly and they'll see me less. Not worried about that. Oh, double son of a bitch.
Drive all the spirits from the temple. Drive them away now.
There's quite a few of them.
The Imperial forces are drawn to the seal, like moths to a flame.
To a
Are
flame.
the other temples safe?
Probably not. Okay. He's got spanked. Right. See, you can see where the levels are catching up with me now because I'm not taking much off them. This is where I need to grind offline, I think. 55 until this one loads up. Damn, I've got to go to bed soon. What's the time? 20 past 10. I slept so much in the day. These enemy types are so lame looking.
Do they possess the darkness, or does it possess them? No matter. They shall die. How amusing. They dare challenge a dragon and...
They dare challenge a dragon.
Partner, fools!
Is this the will of the gods? Is it their will that we be tested so?
Oh. Just want to get through this goddamn level. I might have to change weapon because this one, I'm not very good with this weapon. Fuck you all. Oh shit. No. Yeah, I know. It's fucking terrible, isn't it? I might get another... I might turn the music off in the next stream and just have some kind... Find, like, just something medieval sounding next time. But then again, it's memorably bad. It is so repetitive.
Inuart's heart?
I'm kind of a purist in that fashion. Like, I'm gonna hate the soundtrack like I did when I originally played it. It's the ground levels, I think, because the ground levels take so long. It makes it, how repetitive it is, stand out even more. How are we doing? 25 kills. I think we're at the end of the level, so your ears should be saved soon. It's a dun 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 dun.
A message, sire. The Imperial commanders have appeared on the battlefield.
Oh my god, there's more of them, okay. Are they horse troops? Yeah, these guys are quite tough. Take a few hits. Right, let's break out Kind Sword. You can combo off the first hit. Fucking bow troops. Death Dance had 13 kills, but it's taking too long.
The horror! The horror! I have never seen such sacrilege!
And there's no fucking lock on. And considering you can't use the camera, even the combat is crazy broken. Bow troops, right. What the fuck happened there? Okay, not gonna... How many have I got left to go? I think that's dead one. That'll sort out those fucking bow troops. Okay. I think this is the last one. Hopefully it's the true last one.
place has fallen. We should return to the goddess.
Couldn't stop them from breaking the seal. My watch is telling me it's time to go to bed. Just want to see whether we got to chapter 4 or not. If we do 4 chapters in a night, that'd be pretty good. Kaim's efforts are in vain, and the seal of the desert is destroyed. Bitterly disappointed, Kaim and Verdale return to where Furii awaits them. There they show her Inuit's harp, which they found on the desert floor. What does this lost harp mean? At that moment, a strange voice begins to call to them. Dun dun dun. It's this fucking soundtrack again.
You are safe. But where is Inuart? His harp.
It was lying on the desert sands.
Highness, does the burden grow greater now the desert seal is broken?
I am well. Quite well. But what of Inuart?
Kaim, can you hear that?
So there are hidden chapters, of which we've not seen so far.
The voice is weak and faint. I would not expect you to hear it.
Tell me, do you plan to seek out this voice?
If we ignore it, the consequences may be grave.
Grave.
The weak would do well to know their own limits, old man.
Do you know from where this voice beckons?
From an imperial jail in the desert.
Dun dun dun. They hear a powerful yet strangely disturbed voice. It is a voice unlike any they have heard before, a voice heavy with evil foreboding, like harbingers of doom wraiths summoned by the Empire gather in the black sky.
We must clear them away, then hurry to that voice.
Just trying to finish this chapter and then switch it off for the
Does only slaughter calm your soul?
Yes. You'd like a bit of slaughter now and then.
Brother, you would not be so quick to bloody your sword.
I've not done this level yet. It's a fucking wraith. I think I've got to attack once he throws that. Okay.
Voice wails and keys. No sane man or woman speaks with such a voice.
Gotcha.
I do wish to kill the entire Empire alone.
There will be no end if you try to crush them all. Enough!
Hey, Meeper! Lady Meeper. You lost your chatter rank because of your name change. Oh no! You're gonna have to make it back up then. Lady Meep Meep. Lady Meep Meep. How you doing, Aya?
Does compassion drive you, or do you seek to recruit even the mad to your cause?
Don't throw it. Looks like it. I mean, I'm pretty in trouble. Why are you in trouble, buddy? Oh, I can only kill them when they're open. You know, crime stories, I'm in one and I'm the one who gets murdered. Is that a game called Crime Stories?
The Imperial prison is
Is it like
before us.
a...
The voice emanates from there.
I think it's like a murder mystery game. You're worrying me now, Aya. Are you talking about in real life or are you talking about in a game? Okay, it sounds like a game. You're like, huh? Played Far Cry game? Yes, I played Far Cry 3. Oh, no joke. Well, that's really scary, Aya. Well, I mean, are they not in prison? That's some heavy stuff, Aya.
No matter how much I hear it, I can't avoid that voice.
Is that so? I've grown fond of it, I have.
Long as it's a woman, huh? You're the odd one, liking an elf like that. Have you seen her eyes? Pretty scary if you ask me. Even when she smiles.
I think this is Ariok.
Me, I feel sorry for her. Better for her if she had died with the rest of her family. Right then, let's go settle her down.
Was she not?
Careful, mate. She'll get you for sure.
That's all right. We're not her type now, are we?
What the?
Oh, bloody hell!
Sounds like maybe you should move away then. Oh shit. This character is called Ariok. Yeah, you're gonna have to move, Aya. Sadly. This is the next messed up character.
It is too soon for you to die. Now, you will come with us.
Urged on by Verdelay, Kaim takes to the air to find the Imperial jail from whence the voice seems to come. There he finds one who has made a pact with the spirits of water and fire. Theirs to be an ill-starred meeting. Sadly, I'm gonna have to exit now because it's past my bedtime. But I hope you're okay, Aya. You stay safe, okay? I mean, you said you testified with the police. Surely they have to believe you. If you've been to the police, surely they have to believe you. Oh, I'm not going to do this level.
A jail? Why does man...
Hey, if you say... Hey, I've got no reason to not believe you, buddy. I'm more worried about you being safe than anything else. You've got to make sure you're safe, even if it means moving house and moving away. If you feel you're in danger, you need to move away. It does sound crazy. A bad choice of words there. It does sound extreme. But if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not going to question you.
Lock his sparrow, man.
Okay, we've done quite a lot. I think we've got to almost to chapter 4 in one night, which is pretty good. But I'm gonna have to go now. Aya, you take care of yourself, okay? And if you're really in trouble, you need to check out moving somehow. Well, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. Thank you very much for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. You're all amazing, and I hope you do alright there, Aya. Take care, everybody. Cheers and bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Well, if she moves, even better. That way you don't have to move your stuff. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I might be back on tomorrow. No, it's late. I've got work tomorrow. First thing in the morning. I stayed up 40 minutes longer than I normally do. So you're good. Don't worry. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.